This never happened with the old boiler, chiller, furnace, you name it. If you've been in this industry for any length of time, you've heard this. Today, I'm discussing steam boilers, and I have this credo. Always assume the old steam boiler is installed wrong. This is a lesson I learned the hard way several times. Obviously, I'm not a quick learner. When looking at a replacement boiler project, always assume it's wrong until you can prove otherwise. Why, you might ask? There's a hidden law in the industry that when you replace a boiler, you assume all system problems as well. You didn't know about this clause when you submitted your price, but the owner will quickly remind you of your hidden responsibility by saying the dreaded, "This didn't happen with the old boiler." It's up to you to either repair the problem or prove them wrong. Either option is going to cost you. How do we avoid this? Relax, I got you. This video will go over some of the things you should look for and questions to ask to protect yourself from those uninvited service calls. I'm Ray Wolfarth, and this is Boiler Room Detective. My boiler books are available at Pronto Heating Supplies, T.F. Campbell, and Amazon. Whether you are designing or installing a new boiler, the most critical part of any boiler retrofit is the boiler room walkthrough. Consider it due diligence. You must see what you'll be connecting the new boiler to. This includes electrical, flue, and most importantly, piping. Try watching the boiler operate. If you can operate the boiler while you're there, you can see and hear any issues such as water hammer or surging water line in the gauge glass. Near boiler piping is crucial to the proper operation of a steam boiler. Incorrect near boiler piping could cause carryover or wet steam, high fuel costs, and banging pipes. In many instances, you are better off installing your own header and explaining why it's important to your customer and worth the extra cost. Remember, each percentage of wet steam reduces efficiency by 1%. Is there a water treatment program? All boilers, and especially steam, need water treatment by a reputable, skilled company. How old is the boiler you're replacing? Boilers are designed to last 25 to 30 years. If the boiler is younger than that, find out what caused the failure. If not, your new boiler will fail like the one you're replacing. Are the pipes insulated? Steam pipes should be insulated. Uninsulated pipes cause steam to condense prematurely and cause overloaded steam traps, steam system stall, and water hammer. Sounds like a Blue Man concert. How old are the steam traps? If the steam traps in the building are over 10 years old, you will have problems with leaking traps. The customer will have comfort complaints. You could suggest trap rebuild kits. Note the operating pressure for the boiler. Since 1899, most low-pressure steam heating systems have been designed using 2 psi. If the boiler is set for higher than that, there could be some system issues that will require investigation. When sizing a replacement heating system, steam systems are sized differently from a hydronic system. A hydronic system is sized according to the heat loss of the building, and a steam system is sized according to the connected load, such as radiators or pipes. If you size a steam system according to the heat loss, you will be undersized and have an upset customer. I suggest changing the air vents because plugged air vents could slow steam flow and cause comfort complaints. The second most important task is to talk with the person responsible for the daily operation of the boilers, be it the homeowner or the custodian. I like using open-ended questions as much as possible to get a better feel for the job, rather than asking questions that require a yes or no answer. The following are some of the questions that I like to ask. Which areas are the hardest to heat? This question assumes that there are indeed problems in the existing system, because you will be responsible for any problems when the new boiler is installed. If it's a substantial repair, you can add a disclaimer to your proposal absolving you of the responsibilities of the problem. Why are you replacing the boiler? Is it for energy costs? If the client is using energy costs as a purchasing reason, they may be disappointed, as the cost to replace a boiler easily dwarfs the savings in most cases. It may take 20 years to pay for the replacement boiler. This should be discussed up front. What sort of noises does the system make? like hissing or banging. This helps you so you can look for the causes of the issues. Does the client have a boiler preference? If the client likes cast iron and you prefer steel boilers, this should be discussed before investing much time on a proposal or design. Can one boiler handle the load? If the existing heating system had 2 boilers, this is very pertinent. This will help you when sizing the new heating system. Typically, old boilers were sized for 66 to 75% of the load when using 2 boilers. And that way, if one boiler failed, the building would still have some heat, depending on the time of year. The on-site person will be able to give you some guidance on that. Do you have a budget number for this project? You need to know how much money the client would like to spend on your new heating system. If the client balks at giving you a price, you could try bracketing the project. It may sound something like this. A new heating system will cost anywhere between $50,000 and $100,000. Can you tell me if your budget is closer to the $50,000 or the $100,000? This simple question will help you design a system that is within the budget parameters. What happens if the client balks at the lower price? Now is the time to work on that rather than after you spend all the hours designing and pricing a replacement system. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share the video. I'll see you on the next case.